What's going down, guys? TK Pryor coming at you, and I just want to give a point of clarification because I talk a lot about finances, I talk a lot about entrepreneurship, but I always say in my post, more so than in my videos, but now I want to clarify in my video that the only person I can influence is myself. So most of the things that I talk about is from a personal reference point because uh, that's all we can go by. You know, your life experience, your personal interactions, the things you go through to help you learn, that's your reference point. So, of course, my reference point is my personal life, and the only person that I'm looking to inspire is myself. I share in the event that somebody in Facebook world has the inkling to benefit. If not, oh well, keep scrolling and look for something on TV. I don't know. But in this entrepreneurial world, it's not meant for everybody. Not everybody's meant to be a leader. Most people don't have the success traits or characteristics that it takes to run a company. So there's nothing wrong with contributing whatever talents that you consider yourself having to a company. You know, I spent 11 years in the military. You know, you get up at 3 a.m. every morning, and now I'm 6 years into contracting, still get up at 3 a.m. every morning. And to believe anything, uh, you know, you have a sense of purpose when you get up every morning. You know, you're doing something, you're contributing something, you're a part of a team. All of that matters. So there's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with contributing your talents to a company for 40 years or 30 years or 20 years, whatever point you reach in your life where they tell you it's time to leave this job and move on to something else. But the main thing that I talk about in my video marketing is within the 20 years you spend on your job or the 40 years you spend in the workforce, it makes more sense to change your financial habits, to adjust your financial literacy, to understand that within that time frame, the money you make on your job is better spent on things that make you money. So if you actually make your money get a job while you're working 40 years or however long you were at some company, then it will benefit you more so than being 60 and having to go work at Walmart as a greeter, because none of the money that you earn within your lifetime was ever leveraged to work for you. So the encouragement point is until you learn how to make your money work for you, you will work for money until you die. And within the 40 plus years that you spend earning money, spend some of it on assets and make some of it work for you a lot harder than you had to work in order to get it. That's a simple point of advice. That is why the one percenters attain that title. So there's nothing wrong with somebody working their whole life, getting a paycheck or a wage, but then making that wage work for them in the asset category. So spend money on gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Leverage your money so that it gets a job and works for you. Spend money on things that make money and make that be your focus. And it doesn't matter. I'm not talking about riches. Everybody always comes from the perspective of paper rich. I'm not talking about that. It doesn't matter if you spend $10 or $24, but spend it on gold. Spend it on silver. Grams, of course, because that's what's affordable. Spend it on Bitcoin. So if you put $24 in Bitcoin, you're more better placed than somebody who spends $24 on a pack of cigarettes. That's all I'm saying. That's not rocket science. That's not something that you should argue. I put it this way. The people who are 1% got there because they don't do what you do. So to copy them only positions yourself for better success in the future. That's all I can say. The things I talk about come from my independent study of what they do differently than what we do. So I talk about it because I know it works. I know that focusing on assets will better position you. I know that working for 40 years and making your money work for you will leave a legacy behind for your children. So what I'm explaining to you is a different perspective from the poor mindset of chase paper, chase paper, chase paper. It's more of a rich mindset of chase assets, minimize liabilities, and make your money get a job so that it works smarter for you than you had to work to get it. Hopefully this message resonates with somebody out here in the Facebook world. I know stuff like this doesn't go viral and it's not shit that people really want to hear or listen to, but scroll past if this is not your thing, because it is my thing and it is my focus.